Well, good morning, everyone. I hope your day is off to an incredible start. And I wanted to share a few thoughts with you today to encourage you along the way on your journey. I know many of you are taking tremendous strides, and so I just want to help continue to give you the fuel you need to move forward. And today's thoughts actually come from somewhat of an unlikely story, and that is the story of the tortoise and the hare. Now, I know many of us are familiar with the story of the tortoise and the hare, and we grew up listening and knowing and understanding the concept of slow and steady wins the race. But as I was pondering and reflecting on this story this morning, a few other thoughts stood out to me. So I want to leave you today with just 3 brief other messages and lessons that come from that story that if you take and apply, I think they'll really bless your life. And the first one is this. The tortoise knew that he was running a race where the odds were stacked against him. Yet still, he decided to show up. And I think that's the first message in itself. Many of us can identify with those feelings of the odds being stacked against you and the adversities that you'll face in this life. But you must continue to show up. That's the most important part. You can't win a race that you don't show up to. Number 2 is this. The tortoise controlled his fear. You know that when he showed up to this race, all the other animals were like, oh, he's crazy. He's out of his mind. What is he thinking? He's signing up for a no-win situation. However, the tortoise did not allow the fears that were imposed on him by other people to stop him from moving forward and showing up to run his race. I think there's something to be said for that. How many times do we instantly disqualify ourselves based on what other people say and based on fears of perception? We cannot allow fear to control us. And the third and final thing is this. The tortoise remained focused on his race and his race only. He was not concerned with what the hare was doing. Instead, the tortoise said, you know what? I know what my strength is, and I'm going to just do what I know to do, which is just keep moving. And how many times in your own life are we guilty of looking at someone else's race, attempting to run someone else's race? I'm here to tell you that's a dangerous and that's a no-win situation. Just like our friend, the tortoise, you have to show up. You have to not allow fear to control you, and you have to move forward, running your own race, focused only on your next move. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, take a moment, like it, comment, share, and I hope you have a wonderful day, because my goal is to help you truly live and not just be alive. And I don't simply want you to live life. I want you to love life. Have a wonderful day.